I sort of feel it in my own head in many ways. I can sort of imagine a sound, or I can think about music and I can instantly hear it. So it's sort of like I'm there. Hi, I'm Chris. I'm a sound recordist / sound designer / boom operator. Simple.
Fabulous.
For me, sound is something that is very sort of internal, and it's something that I really do sort of understand and sort of take on. So part of my creative thing is that I hear better than I sort of visualize, if you like, and I'm perfectly happy to be sort of planning something by thinking about how something would sound and imagining the sounds in my head, whereas I find it much harder to sit down and think about shots and think about, well, what's that going to look like? I imagine a certain sound effect from a film or a passage of dialogue, and I can hear that in my mind. Whereas if I think about an image from a film, like a pivotal scene, I'll quite often not quite remember it as it was. So what you're really doing is almost, and even when you are sometimes standing still, you're almost moving your fingers and hands a little bit just because you're getting ready. It's more like a Pilates yoga strength than a sort of weight strength is the best way to describe it. Trying to read their body language and thinking about the performance and what that person's done before. And that real almost dance-like flow of trying to track them with the microphone is the really exciting part of boom operating.
Yep.
So 20 years you were out of film.
I was.
Why did you come back?
Well, because there's more to life than the corporate sector. After 20 years, I went, right, if I don't stop doing this soon, I will keep doing this until I retire. You need to understand how you can make it work. So if you've got stories and examples about showing how someone else has made potentially, say, a dual career work, or showed how you can balance sometimes the creative arts with perhaps commercial things, that makes it a working and viable lifestyle. And that's really the most important thing, is to say, okay, well, if you're going to get into creative arts, how do you make it sustainable? By hearing those other stories of people who have been successful and understanding how they've made it work, that's quite often how you can be successful as well. You're following in their footsteps, following in a path that's already been sort of, I guess, pressed down, if you like.